Proof Franklins are one of those undervalued series, and it has been now for a couple of years. But the market's catching on to our little secret. But there is one thing tonight we're going to talk about that is going to blow doors open across the industry. And that is, we have two coins in 68 grade under 100, way under 100 tonight. Look at these two. And it's not the end of the era. This is two coins from the later 1950s, everybody. We have a 1957 and a 1959 available as a your choice. They are proof condition. They are certified as 68. And tonight you're saving $20 off our already industry leading price. So at $89.95, we were destroying everybody. Tonight at $69.95, it is one of the best values in the show, period. So let's talk about the Franklin half dollar for a minute. And then we're going to talk about proofs for a minute. And then we're going to have some fun with numbers because it gets even better as we get further into this conversation. So again, the Franklin half dollar series was the first series that was a non-president, real person on a U.S. coin in history. Lincoln was in 09, right? Then we had Jefferson in 38. We had Roosevelt in 46. We had Washington in 32. And that was the cent, nickel, dime quarter. But the half dollar, we went to Franklin, the first non-president. And prior to those four presidents, all of our coins were a rendition of Liberty. Even the Indian head cent was Lady Liberty with an Indian bonnet, right? So we had Franklin, our founding father, statesman, scientist, one of the best, on a circulating half dollar. Now, the series was introduced in 1948, and it went all the way to 1963. It was 14 years in total, 16 years in total, short series. Because late 1963, the unfortunate events of the assassination of President Kennedy, and then the introduction of the celebratory coin of his life in 1964. And we've had the Kennedy now for 60 years. So 16 years of Franklin's. The proof started in 1950. There are 14 proofs. Now, we've talked about proof and what is a proof. Coins that are made for circulation or business strikes are struck once, right? They just slap them and go. Beautiful coins, but a proof is a method of manufacture, how we do something. They're made for collectors. They're the best of the best. They were presentation pieces before 1950. They polished the dies, the obverse and the reverse design, the dies. Then they polished the piece of metal, in this case, the silver half dollar piece. They polish it. Then they strike it twice under enormous pressure. Now, these are vintage proofs from almost 75 years ago, 3/4 of a century back. And frosting techniques and so forth were not part of how they struck coins back then. But they were like a mirror all the way across the coin. As you can see here, you can see yourself in the coin. Now, with collectibles of any type, baseball cards, plates, comic books, stamps, and our collectible coins, it's always about quality, right? And we always want to be in the 1% category, meaning 99% of all the coins, in this case, that were ever struck of these 2 years are in lesser condition. Where do I get to that number? Well, for both of these coins, it is mint state 67. So now we're in 68 grade, and we're at less than 0.5% of all the coins ever struck. Now, after NGC has been certifying coins for 38 years, are known to exist. Here are the numbers, and it's outright crazy. 1.2 million proof sets in 1957. Today, in 68 or 69, there are no 70s, 13,655. I mean, it sounds like it's like, wow. Now, the 59, it is outright scarier. 1.1 million proof sets. So again, proofs after a decade were becoming more and more popular. The number one collectible by the U.S. Mint, 8,402. So let's talk about just what does that mean in the realm of coins of today. 2023. Let's talk about some coins from 2023. The Proof Silver Eagle. We love that coin, right? They made 500,000 coins, and there's 75,000 of them that are certified in 70, the finest grade, modern grade. Right? There are only 13,655 and 8402 on these two. Significantly older. That Proof Silver Eagle is 150 to 200 bucks. These you can both buy for less than that. Last year we had the brand new program for the Morgan and Peace, the reverse proofs, right? Weren't those beautiful? 200,000 of them out there. They sold out instantly, right? What happens? There are a little over 40,000 Morgans and about 39,000 proofs. Can you find either of those two for under $200 today, individually? And they're popular coins. I love them. I have them. So you look back at these vintage coins. I mean, the last of the big silver. These are 90% silvers, remember. The Kennedy was silver for 1 year, in circulation 90%, and then 40% between 65 and 70, and then clad in 71. So the half dollar has an interesting history on silver to clad, where everything else was from silver right to clad. But these are silver proofs. Philadelphia proofs. The lowest minted coin of the year is a proof. These match that, as I referenced, 1.2 million, 1.1 million. But it's all about survivability in the marketplace. How many, or how few in this case, are known to exist? Want some prices? My competition has the 57 in a capsule at 115 and the 59 in a capsule at 105. We are 9 grades higher for the same grade we have here tonight at $20 under our already industry decimating price of 89. Tonight we're 69. They're at 195 and 179 respectively. We're way under $100 less than they are here tonight. Talk about a crazy sale. This is one of them. But we've been all about that. America's Value Channel, it's our middle name. Guys, let's put a 30-second clock up, please. Having too much fun on this one. But it's all about quality, and proof is the ultimate collector quality, right? And it's all about how high is the grade. There are no 70s. 69s are the highest in a Franklin. 68s are that special place. But it comes down to how few are known. And only 13,000 and change out of 1.2 million. Only 8,400 and change out of 1.1 million. We're under the price raw. We're $100 under the price in 68 grade. Apples to apples. One of the best values in the show. Talk about special. At $69.95, both of these are all that.